Welcome back, everyone. I hope you're staying safe and warm. It's been a pretty fun little bit of time getting ready for my little sister's birthday. And just trying to stay productive. Now, I've noticed something that I wanted to share with everyone recently about happiness and what causes it, like how to stay that way. I really feel like every time I've been on a screen lately, every time let's put the brace on, every time that I've let myself get caught up in doom scrolling or anything, not only does it cost me some time, it's typically, I think, probably the worst when I'm laying down to go to sleep, but it cost me some energy, cost me a little bit of my peace. There's always something going on lately with all of the conspiracies or stuff that's been proven not to be a conspiracy. It really drains me so much more than just going outside and touching grass, being or spending time with my loved ones, letting myself get caught up in the hustle and bustle of somebody else's war or politics are probably the worst one. It really doesn't just strip energy, it strips my happiness. And phones are probably the worst, but it's not a whole lot different letting myself get caught up in TV or video games, which are things that I actually kind of miss sometimes, since I've kind of cut them out of this part of my life, largely, unless I'm like, I'll walk up and I'm spending time with a loved one and I'm like, hey, check this out. That's something that I've been trying to understand and express to my loved ones, mainly, that these screens are taking a whole lot more from us than we're giving them credit for. And I don't know, if I ride with somebody, it really does a whole lot for me to sit there and just have a conversation with them. Look at the trees, look at the birds and the bees, look at all of the scenery around me. If I'm stuck on my phone, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't get half as much as I would have otherwise. It's always another thing. Having my phone in my hand feels like work to me. And it's felt that way since the life insurance thing. But I just wanted to express that to everybody. I wanted to try to combat this cycle that we've let ourselves get into. I'm just as bad as anyone else, so I can't condemn anyone, but I can bring attention to it. That's the best way I know to combat it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I know we like to think that a perfect life would involve sitting on a beach somewhere, sipping Mai Tais and margaritas with our toes in the sand. But at what point would you get sick of that? What point would you start to get fat and drunk, even doing exercises and the like? There's going to come a point, there's going to come a time where that doesn't bring you anything. I've been thinking a whole lot about how the days that I wake up early and I knock these things out, and usually it's because I've got a 12 or 14 hour day ahead of me, I feel significantly more happy and more fulfilled on those days than I do the days where I'm pondering about the next thing. And the days in the past when I would let myself spend all day watching TV or playing video games or God forbid doom screwing around on my phone, those are the worst. Those are some of the days where I go to sleep and it takes forever to get to sleep. It takes all of the peace that I would have had otherwise. It's not like, it's not it's a very clear difference. It's not like the like, well, I feel a little bit better on these days than these days. No, I feel significantly better. I feel more fulfilled and just more accomplished on the days where I've been productive. I feel kind of miserable on those days that I haven't done anything. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 2, 3, 4, 5. The times have been hard lately, but I'm looking forward to the times that get even harder in some ways, where I have people pushing me on these things to do better and educating me on ways that I can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I never in my life thought that I would feel this way, but now it seems obvious. It was hard not to realize, thinking about things through the new lens that I've been given after and all the trauma and tragedy, but having a bit more struggle, a reason to grow. It does a lot. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30. I feel that one in my core in a way that none of my other exercises get close to. Speaking of, excuse me, that's a good way to really increase the usefulness of your body. Working out your core, I've heard, will help your back last a good bit longer. And come with a whole lot of other benefits. If I seem a little down today, I spent some time at the storage unit going through everything, which is still covered in soot, that I could only spend less than an hour over there before I just had to get out of that place. I had to go gargle some water and try to clear out my throat. And it's just, I mean, it's a big part of why I'm doing this, why I started going on here, is to uplift and motivate, but not just because, hey, look at me, I'm doing all these exercises. No, it's to uplift and motivate because I'm doing all these exercises in a time, in one of the most difficult times I've ever been in my life. Think about the friends that I lost. One of them in particular was one of the best friends, no, my best friend for a lot of years. And spent hours a day with him. He helped me grow in a whole lot of ways. And we spent more time together working than he spent with his wife. And when it was time for that season of my life to come to an end, he seemed more interested in just getting me out, because I made terrible dating decisions, and mostly that. Just had got into relationships that kind of felt like a trap. And it felt like he just wanted to get me going. He wasn't really worried about helping me move my stuff. He was worried about getting my stuff out of the way so he could get me and my bad decisions up out of the area. And that's been,
Yeah, you got it.
that's heartbreaking every time I think about it. It's really hard to find friends as an adult, which makes losing friends as an adult cut a little deeper. So it's hard not to get a little depressed on moments like that, and days like that, but I'm not gonna stop. That means I just work out sad. 1, 2, 4, 7, 8, 10, 13, 14, 16, 17, 19, 20, 2, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. What's up, Roger? Hope you're doing well. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Still got a decent bit on the to-do list. You know what? In this moment, I'm gonna split up my push-ups. I could have got through the last 10, but probably was not as good form. Maybe, I don't know. Those weren't too bad. A whole lot easier than the last couple days. But I do kind of want to see it from this angle. See if the progress my friends have given me has been implemented as well as I hope so. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. Well, I've got a few minutes. I wanted to do a little bit of free advertising, I guess. This is my favorite drill. Makita, back in the day, was the only brand to use all metal pieces inside of their drills. It's still my favorite one to use. Started using those when I was a cabinet installer, my mid-20s somewhere, and I've stuck with them. I like them better than any of the other major brands. Not to, I don't want to name drop to discredit anyone else, but top tier, my favorite. One, two. Oh, I guess that's 17, 18. Ooh. 19, 20, 21, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, there's another set done. All right, guys. Hope everybody's staying safe and warm, well and happy. But if not, hope you're still doing the next right thing and keeping in mind that it's always a good day to have a good day. Let's carpe the diem.